Hi everyone, and our topic for today is all about the system of linear inequalities in two variables. System of linear inequalities in two variables. Any linear inequality in two variables can be written in one of the following forms. So these are the following forms: ax plus by greater than c, ax plus by less than c, ax plus by greater than or equal to c, and ax plus by less than or equal to c, where a, b, and c are real numbers and a and b are both not equal to 0. So we are talking about linear inequality in two variables. So these are the given forms. Then we have a system of linear inequalities in two variables. Consists of at least two linear inequalities in the same variables. Now we have the examples. So this one is an example of linear inequalities in two variables, a system of linear inequality one qualities in two variables. And the other one, it is also an example of system of linear inequalities in two variables. So sabi niya dito, consists of at least two linear inequalities in the same variables. Hindi kagaya ng linear inequality in two variables, isang linear inequality in two variables lang. Pero dito, systems, dalawa na yung pinag-usapan natin. Systems of or system of linear inequalities in two variables. The solution is the set of points common to both inequalities. It is a part or it is the part of the graph that contains the two shades, including those parts of the lines that satisfy both inequalities. So the solution of a system of linear inequalities in two variables is the set of points common to both inequalities. So common siya. Dapat yung parehong shade nila kasi ang sabi niya dito, it is the part of the graph that contains two shades, including those parts of the lines that satisfy both inequalities. So those are the solution of system of linear inequalities in two variables. Graphing system of linear inequalities in two variables. Steps in graphing system of linear inequality in two variables are as follows. So the first one, replace the inequality symbol with an equal sign. Number two, change the equation to standard form. Identify the slope, that will be your m, and the y-intercept p. And number four, draw the graph of each inequality on the same Cartesian plane. Now we have the example number one. Graph the system of inequalities and find 2 points that satisfy both inequalities. So this will be our given example. X plus 3y greater than 6 and y greater than equal to 2x minus 4. So we have, this will be our first inequality. First step, replace the inequality symbol with an equal sign. So change this inequality sign to equal sign. So this will be your answer. So x plus 3y equals 6. Then, number two, change the equation to standard form. Change this equation to standard form. Now we have 3y equals, so all you have to do is you transpose x, then it will become negative x. So x transpose, it will become negative x, then plus 6. And then after that, we are looking for the value of y. So you need to eliminate positive 3. So we have 3y equals to negative x plus 6 divided by 3, both side of the equation, to eliminate positive 3. and therefore you cancel out, and we have y equals negative x over 3 plus 2. Then identify the slope m and y-intercept p. Your y-intercept, your x is 0, your y is given, and therefore m equals to negative 1 over 3. So we have a numerical value. The numerical value of x is negative 1 over 3. That will be your m. And b, that will be your y-intercept, equals to positive 2. Next, we have y greater than equal to 2x minus 4. So second equation. Then change this inequality symbol to equal sign. So y equals to 2x minus 4. And then identify your slope, because this one is in the form of standard form. Then we have your m equals 2. The numerical coefficient of x is 2. Then your b is negative 4. Then draw the graph of each inequality on the same coordinate plane. So this will be your first equation, this will be your second equation, and these are the slope and the y-intercept. Then first equation, y-intercept, b equals to 2, or it can be 0, 2. Then graph 0, 2. So it means your x is 0. So you move above the x-axis twice, or 2 units. 1, 2. Then this will be your point. So we have 0, 2. Then after that, using the slope, so we have rise over run. But your slope is negative, and therefore you move up 1 unit above, then 3 units to the left of the y-axis. So therefore, this will be your point. Then, for less than or greater than, use broken line. So we have two kinds of line. It can be a broken line or a solid line. But if you have the greater than or less than symbol, we use broken line. And then for less than or equal to, or greater than or equal to, we use a solid line. Use solid line. But this time, we use broken line because of the symbol of greater than. Next, second equation. This will be your slope, and this will be your y-intercept. So this will be your line. That will be your first equation. So next we have 0, negative 4. So you move up below the x-axis 4 units, 1, 2, 3, 4. And this will be your 0, negative 4. And then using, this will be your first point, and then using the slope to get the second point. Then we have rise over run. So this will be your rise 2, and your run is positive 1. So we have positive slope, and therefore move up 1, 2, 2, then 1 unit to the right of y-axis. And therefore this will be your point, the second point. And we all know that we need only 2 points, or 2 points is enough to graph the equation, to find the to connect the 2 points using a line. So we have a solid line. So this will be your solid line because the given symbol is greater than or equal to. So we use solid line. So therefore, this will be your y greater than equal to 2x minus 4. Next, we have x plus 3y greater than 6, first equation, and then this will be your second equation. And using the point of origin. If the origin make the inequality true, shade the half plane containing the origin. But if the origin make the inequality false, shade the half plane does not contain the origin. So the first equation, so we have the testing point. So this will be your testing point, the point of origin, which is 0, 0. So therefore, we have x plus 3y greater than 6. Then your x 0, your y is 0. Then simplify, we have 0. Then 3 times 0 is 0. And then you add, and therefore we have 0 greater than 6. Now, 0 is greater than 6. The statement is false. And if the statement is false, shade the half plane does not contain the origin. So does not contain the origin. And therefore, this will be your shaded half plane or the shaded region. Next, we have the second equation. Again, we have the testing point. So we have 2, negative 4. So your y is 0 and your x is 0. And then simplify 0 greater than equal to 0, negative 4. Then we have 0 greater than equal to negative 4. And the statement is true, wherein 0 is greater than or equal to negative 4. And if the statement is true, shade the half plane containing the origin. So containing the origin, and this will be your shaded region. Okay, and therefore this will be your common solution, wherein these two shaded region are intersect. So ito yung common solution natin. Next, find 2 points that satisfy both inequalities. And therefore, lahat ito are part of the solution of this system of inequalities. So, maghahanap tayo ng 2 points that satisfy both inequalities. Let's say this point, using this point is we have 1, 5, using coordinates 1, 5. So again, first equation, 1, 5. Then we have x plus 3y greater than 6. Substitute the value of x, wherein your x is 1 and your y is positive 5. Then simplify. So we have 1, 3 times 5 is 15. 15 plus 1, we have 16 greater than 6. And therefore, the statement is true, wherein this point is one of the solution of this inequality. Next, we have y greater than equal to 2x minus 4. Now, we have, again, we have 1, 5, the ordered pair. And then all you have to do is substitute. Your y is 5 and your 1 is your x. Then simplify 5 greater than equal to 2 minus 4. Then 5 greater than equal to negative 2. And therefore, the statement is true, wherein this point is one of the solution of this system of inequality. And that will be our first point. And how about the second point that satisfy both inequalities? So let's say this point. Let's say this will be your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 0, 7. Okay. Then we have x plus 3y greater than 6, 0, 7. Then we have x plus 3y greater than 6. Your x is 0 and your y is 7. Simplify. 3 times 7, 21, 0. 0 is nothing. So 21 greater than 6. And the statement is true. How about the second inequality? Y greater than equal to 2x minus 4. So we have 0, 7. Your y is 7 and your x is 0. Simplify 7 greater than equal to 0, negative 4. And therefore, we have 7 greater than equal to negative 4. And the statement is true, wherein this ordered pair is one of the solution of this system that satisfy both these inequalities. Next example, we have example number 2. Solve the system of inequalities graphically, then find 2 points that satisfy both the inequalities. So we have this given inequalities. First, first inequality or first equation. So replace inequality symbol with an equal sign. So this will be your first equation. Change this one to equal sign, and then change the equation to standard form, or replace the number one, replace the equality symbol with an equal sign. Okay. Then change the equation to standard form. So this one is in standard form, and therefore identify your slope and your y-intercept. Your slope is positive 1 and your y is negative 4. Next, change this symbol to equal sign, and then change the equation to standard form. Then y, then transpose, we have negative 5x. Then identify the slope. So your slope is negative 5 and your y-intercept is positive 6. Draw the graph of its inequality on the same coordinate system. So that will be the fourth step. Then we have this one is your first equation. So we have y less than equal to x minus 4, y less than equal to x minus 4. And then we have your y-intercept, negative 4, so 0, negative 4. So we have you move 4 units above the x-axis, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then this will be your 0, negative 4. Next, rise over run. Your slope is 1 and therefore your rise is 1 and your run is positive 1. Then we have 1, then 1. And therefore this will be your point. For less than, using or greater than, using a broken line. Then for less than equal to or greater than equal to, we use solid line. So the symbol of inequality is less than equal to, so we use solid line. And this will be our y less than or equal to x minus 4. Next, second equation, y equals to negative 5x plus 3. Your slope is negative 5 and your b is positive 3. So it can be also 0, 3. 1, 2, 3 above the x-axis, 3 units. So this will be your 0, 3. Then rise over run and your slope is negative. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we have 1. So we have this point. Then the symbol of inequality is greater than. So we use broken line. So we have 5x plus y greater than 3. Next, y less than equal to x minus 4. First equation, second equation. Then using a testing point, 0, 0, 2, 0, 0. Then if the origin make the inequality true, shade the half plane containing the origin. And if the statement is false, shade the half plane does not contain the origin. So we have your first inequality, 0, 0, then 0 greater than, less than equal to negative 4. And the statement is false. So this will be your shaded region, shaded part. The half plane does not contain the origin because the statement is false. Next, testing point, 5x plus y greater than 3. 5 your x and y is 0. Then simplify, 0 greater than 3. The answer is false. So the statement is false. And this will be your shaded region. Shade the half plane does not contain the origin. So this will be the common solution. So dito yung common solution natin. Then find 2 points that satisfy both inequalities. So we have your point. So these are your solution set. These are the solution, the common solution of this system. Then find 2 points that satisfy both inequalities. So let's say this point, your your point is 7 2. Your ordered pair is 7 2. So we have first inequality 7 2. Then we have 2, your y is 2, your x is 7. Then 2, 7 minus 4 is 3. 2 less than equal to 3, and the statement is true wherein 2 less than or equal to 3. Next, 7 2. Then we have 5x plus y greater than 3. This will be your second inequality. 5, your x and y, 7. Then 2, your y. Then 5 times 7 is 35 plus 2. And then 35 plus 2 is 37 greater than 3. And the statement is true, wherein this point is one of the solution of this system of inequalities. Next, second point, or the second point, we have, let's say this point, we have 4 and negative 1. Again, we all know that this point are all set or solution set, the common solution of these two inequalities. So we have y less than equal to x minus 4, then 4 minus 1. So we have y less than equal to x minus 4. Your y is negative 1, and your x is positive 4. Then simplify negative 1, then we have 0. And the statement is true. And how about the second? We have 4 negative 1, so 5x plus y greater than 3. 5, your x is positive 4 and your y is negative 1. 5 times 4 is 20. Then we have positive negative is negative 1. Then we have 19 greater than 3. And the statement is also true, wherein this point is the common solution of these two inequalities. Thank you for watching.